Welcome back to Tea Drinkers FC. You join me today in the transfer hub in our received offers. We have received two new offers since last episode for our boy Quinson, who I didn't even know was Swedish, by the way, and Mr. Freddie Butcher as well. We I didn't realize how much money Quinson could get. We'll do a wee negotiation because obviously we want to make sure we squeeze as much out of these boys as possible. I say Oh, we'll just go up to maybe two night like that, just like that, just a little bit more, only 80k. And if you're going to pay 1.2 mil, surely you've got an extra 80k in your back pocket. And he did. I could have got more maybe. There was no counter offer there, but that's fine. As you can see from the screen, we have a lot of players looking to go to other clubs, but it's just pretty much we've got new players in. We need to get other players out. It's sad because it's a lot of big names from last season, but that's just the way football is. We'll be nice to Salford and we'll just let them have that offer. Butcher has been a great player for us, but he's getting a little bit older and he's 28. He's going down a few overalls as well. We'll give Salford the chance to hopefully get promoted. Maybe they'll just follow our wee path, but you never know. We will just advance because we are now in our pre-season tournament, which is exciting. We obviously want to have the best results possible here. Maybe get a bit of more transfer money. That is sad to see Big Smith go, who, when you see, he's a big boy, like, he's a tall boy. That is Davis gone as well. I wonder if we'll get a few more of these clips. Smith's out as well. Sad time, 600k. Oof. Was that an F rating? I maybe should let it work. It's fine. Let's keep on going. Let's just get to our first game. That's what we'll do today. Our plan is to just roll through the pre-season tournament. That's another player. Not another one. One of our youth boys moving to Bromley FC. Love that as well. Good price. You know what? Realistically, again, we had so much space there. Big Aladdin gone as well. A goat from last season, but we have so many players up front. I see rating again. We didn't really, I'll be honest, we didn't really negotiate. We just kind of accepted the offers because we wanted the players gone in a more positive way. Bad negotiating. All right, mate. That is your opinion. The world's not all about money. Oh my. Oh my. Okay, sad to see you go, Butcher, but please, we're trying to get to our pre-season tournament right now, lad. Fingers crossed we can advance to the 3 days, get our. Oh my. You just have the doors permanently open at this rate, the amount of times people are walking in and out. Must be a horrible draft kicking about. Big Quinson's gone. Again, sad to see the big man go, but it is what it is. Hopefully that is all the players gone, and here we go. We have reached the preseason game after all those stoppages. We will have a look at the opponent's analysis, just because this is like a team we've probably never played before, but yet we're still coming up against the same five at the back, 3-2 holding. Just means there's going to be a lot of room out wide, but then they'll probably find a lot more space in the middle, which is a little bit frustrating, but we'll just deal with that. We get a chance to rock the new team. Let's see what the squad is saying. Ooh, sharpness is a bit low, but we know why. It's just they've not played many games, probably not done the crazy amount of training. They get to enjoy their holiday. But this is the team that we will be rocking. This guy's now got a game face as well, which is cool. New signings, Big Foster, Doa, Alra. Why can I just get people that've got easy names? Why do I always want to get the ones I can't pronounce? Big Lapti, at least we know. Shivik, I think his name is actually Peter, so we'll rock with that. We got Washington, Kramer. It's going to be a good lineup, I feel. We've still got a few players on the bench as well. I feel we'll maybe bring some of the youth squad into the reserves as well, just so they can develop and improve as well. Just also so we don't run out of players. But without further ado, let's get into this first game. Should be a banger. Before jumping into the game, it didn't actually let us play because we don't have enough players on the bench after all these players leaving. So what we have done is we have promoted Big Donaldson and Lindsay into the team. And I think, to be honest, we might just chuck them on the bench for this starting, a wee game. Maybe give them an opportunity to play, show us what they have learned in the youth academy and what they can bring to the team. It's sad to put Gale in the reserves, I will admit, but he'll get his chance to play as well. We all know that. Apart from that, fingers crossed we can finally start this game. Let's go. The new Luke Tea Drinkers team start with the ball for this game. We join Big Perisic on the attack in the midfield. Trying to play a nice ball, but it gets blocked. But we find Washington again, and bang! First shot for the man in a tea drinker's shirt, and he puts it away. What a start to his career. We love to see that. We now join tea drinkers on attacking again. Perisic finds himself with the ball. Seems to always just get a touch here and there, and Washington makes another good run. And we were expecting him to put it away. We were like, you would have gone 2 for 2 there, big man. That would have been sensational, but unfortunately choked it. We join the other team on the attack. I'm not too sure of what the name was again, but what a kind of defensive effort there. And Fraser Foster gets tested for the first time, but a good bit of hand control. That sounds a bit weird, but you know what I mean. Oh, Kramer with a naughty touch though, and has a shot, and it just trickles wide. Unfortunate, but again, shows such a promising attack here. The other team on a crazy wee attack. Foster again made it look difficult, but it was right at him, and it was a powerful shot, so we'll give them that away. Another wee bit of defensive effort from ourselves. Seems to be struggling a little bit. Maybe the connection just isn't there as of yet. They're finding a little bit of space. We kind of just pray that Foster can save it, and he does again. He's showing us that maybe, you know, even though the saves aren't the most like majestic, they still work. And as long as he holds on to a clean sheet, we're happy. We are positive vibes. Nagy kind of, he's a bit out of position, just led to the kind of all the defenders getting dragged out, and unfortunately they score, making it 1-1. That clean sheet for Foster is out of the way. It is what it is. We move on to them attacking again, applying the pressure, and Foster saves the day for us, thank the Lord. Kramer on the chance out, on a wee attack, finds Morgan, the one for last season. Washington again on the ball. Nice wee kind of fake shot, ball roll round, and gets us up to 2-1, which is huge for the boys, absolutely huge. And look at that man, 2 goals in his first game. We gotta love it. We join the opponents on the last tack of the game. We're just trying to stop them getting a wee ball in. They're doing a lot of work, which I appreciate it, to be fair. Again, what a pass that was. Oh my. And Foster with a beautiful saves, and we're just able to run the ball out there. And that means that we are going to win our first game 2-1 in this pre-season. Could not have started any better for the boys. That result has put us 3rd in the European Shield trophy. Only in 3rd by goal difference, so that just means that we have this chance to actually maybe win a pre-season tournament, which is quite exciting. And our next game looks like it'll be against bottom of the table. And I believe this is a team that Big Smith has gone to as well. So we might have a chance to see our old teammate, which is quite nice. We've got a wee message from Donaldson. I think he's just excited to be promoted into the senior team. Yeah, I've been dreaming about this happening. Thanks for giving me a chance in the senior squad, T. I know you'll do great, mate, and we'll maybe get you on in this game once a few players get a little bit tired, because we know that's what happens with the games being so close by. The fitness is not there. But if we can just replicate the same result by last game, it is going to be great. We'll do a wee opponent analysis again just to see where they're sitting. Oh, a wee 4-4-2 flat. How exciting. We don't see Big Smith in the squad, so maybe it was a different team that he's gone to. But we'll see what they've got. They don't look the best rated, and they lost their first match, so hopefully we can kind of just make them lose this next one, put ourselves top of the table. We'll just see what the assistant manager's saying before we jump into this game. Don't forget to use the substitutes. You get 7 subs. Hold up. Yeah, actually. Fair play. We get 7 subs. We will do that then. If we're winning, we'll get the squad on, do a wee rotation. Let's get into the second game. Come on, the tea drinkers. We start this game with CD on the attack. We pull the defender out of position, leave him to a bit of room. Foster saves the day for us. What a legend. We need him to start putting up Fofana performances. Our goated goalie from last season. We misjudged the defender or the attacker here. We managed to clear it though. Luckily, somehow we managed to clear a corner. Washington finds our boy Kramer. And we know Kramer's got pace, and he is going to use and abuse it. He just seems to have enough just to get around the defender. The defender bites, and just a wee dink across goal. Woof. Kramer just showing that, you know, that bit of pace is all you need. Especially going into, was it League One? The players aren't the quickest, and if he's able to just burst past, we're going to take that all day. A lovely wee finish as well across goal. Because, you know, you can do all the work, you can run the full length of the pitch, but if you can't finish, it's crazy. The dinks into that far corner. CD have a wee corner again. They get the ball whipped in past us again. What a save. What a save. Foster showing why we bought him, why we signed him. He is on form in this pre-season tourney.
Interesting ball by CD, but it manages to land on one of their players. They find a bit of space as well. Beautiful ball. And bang. You know what it is I've realised? Is these boys know how to play the defensive offside trap. They know when to play the ball, and it's fair enough. Here we decide to bring on our boy Jackson. We're going to bring Morgan off for Haworth. And we'll probably bring on our boy Giles for Lamptey. Just get everyone a wee game. Make sure the stamina's all kicking about. Brown's going to have a game as well. And we'll look to bring on Big Donaldson for his first appearance, our youngster from the young team. So we start off with a kind of an attack from CD again. Good wee tackle though. Unfortunate, and he swung his foot at that, and I was like, that's a goal. No way. Another ball whipped in by CD. They just seem to be on the attack quite well, and that almost you just expect that to go in just the way the film was, but luckily it went over the bar. Haworth now on the attack with Big Cortisol in the midfield. We find the new man Donaldson seems to be in a lot of space, and he manages to smash it across goal for his first goal in a Tea Drinkers top this season. Again, putting us in that 2-1 lead, like the kind of similar result to last game. And I can tell you, we needed that. We want the money. But the fact that this is a youth player that we've just brought into the team and he's just managed to smash that across goal is huge. CD is on the attack though. They want to make sure they maybe get some points out of this game. A nice bit of kind of footwork there. Find their man in space. What a save, because that was not offside. And I was like, how is that not offside? Again, like I say, the AI, they know how to play the offside trap. As in, they know when to judge to play the pass, so that there's no chance you can catch up to them. But that is another 2-run result for the boys. Fingers crossed that maybe puts us top of this like pre-season table as well, and makes us have a chance to get the money. Come on. As we can see from the graphic beside Tea Drinkers FC, we are currently sitting first in the pre-season tournament table, which is huge, and we will be playing against Hibs FC in the next match, which is unreal because they're one of the Scottish teams, so we gotta respect that. Unfortunately, they're only sitting 7th, but it does mean that we're sitting top, so happy days. And maybe it gives us a chance to kind of play some of our, not weaker players, but some of the boys sitting on the bench, sitting in the reserves for this next game, just so we ensure stamina's good, and, you know, maybe we find some special player, like the way Donaldson shined, we can give Lindsay a chance, maybe he'll shine. But we'll advance, just see if any kind of messages or any kind of things pop up before the game. Looks like we're all clear, happy days. We'll see the line up there running. Let's have a wee look. Okay, fair play. Kind of rocking I'd say maybe our kryptonite last season with this formation, the 4-2-3-1 wide. To be fair, 70 attack, good rating for them, 67 as well. So they're not a poor team. Like, they've got good players there. They've got a few, as you can see, players to watch. It's more on their right-hand side, but we'll definitely give them a good game. We will jump into here, and we won't do the pre-match training because I don't think our team needs it because we're so good. But as you can see, some of our players are feeling the strains of last game. So I think we'll give Big Jackson a game. I want Gale to have a shot as well. Hopefully he can get away. He can get away with playing up there. We love to see that. The question is, can anyone play CDM? Morgan's going to play CDM for this game. He's going to have to because he's got no choice. We'll give Townsend a wee game. We'll do this, we'll do that. And then we can obviously just swap. And I think I want to maybe leave Big Donaldson to start, and Lindsay can maybe come on for him because Donaldson scored that like last goal and it was huge. We'll bring Lindsay there. And yeah, this will be the team we'll rock for this game. You could say we could give John a shout, but I think he's just too low rated, even though he is the size of a tree, sitting at 6'7". What height's Foster at? 6'7" as well. Fair play to the boys. But yeah, let's jump into the final game for today against Big Hibs FC. And into the final game of this pre-season tournament, we will join the action with a lovely bit of skill from the Hibs player. What a challenge, by the way. Recovered well, and Townsend has the opportunity to get the ball cleared. Cortazat finds our man Donaldson on the wing. Very happy position for the big man, and he plays a nice wee ball to Jackson. Jackson looks to cut inside. It just runs across the box, trying to get maybe a wee shot off, but just not enough. Manages to find Donaldson again, though. Bang! A shot you just need a bit more power, maybe a cross goal, but unfortunately he's missed out there. We now join Hibs on the attack again, just kind of giving us a bit of a silky kind of control in the ball, not really knowing where they're going to go. Again, the spaces that just open up because you're trying to control one player is crazy. After that, we decided we're going to make some subs, so we brought our man Giles on for Lamptey. We're going to give Brown a chance on the pitch for Gale as well. And then Donaldson's going to get swapped out for Lindsay. Just seeing what these boys can kind of give to the team. Even though they are lower rated, sometimes they bring that spark, that play for the badge energy. And then we're just going to see who could play at the CDM position. But it looks like we'll just play Townsend still at centre back. Nice wee cross from Hibs. We didn't really clear it well. Giles is fighting for it, but he's like half the size, so unable to do much there. They still have the ball on the edge of the box, controlling it well, and they managed to get a shot off here, but Fraser Foster with a beautiful save again. We joined Hibs on the attack for probably around the 100th time this game. Well did well to get around us, and Foster saves the day again. Just showing why we bought him, and showing that he can definitely replicate Fofana from last season. Hibs on the attack again, Campbell on the ball, gets a shot off again, but Foster's just able to parry it wide, which we love to see. Cross in the box for Hibs, we managed to get it cleared. They get a shot off, but luckily it falls to us again, and we managed to kind of find our way out courtside as well to shove off the player. And Brown now has a chance to start off the counter-attack. Haworth as well to keep on running, but he's absolutely dead stamina-wise. Manages to find Washington, who almost gets half, but gets unlucky, and then still lands back at his feet, and he gets the shot off, but unfortunately was not on target as it got absolutely deflected. A beauty. Still sitting 0-0, and we join Hibs attacking in the final part of today. What a touch, by the way. He definitely can show that he's got a bit of pace. They find a bit of room. Foster to the save, or to save the day again. They try to get the ball whipped back in, but Haworth as well. We still are on the back foot here, though, trying our best to stop the attack. We get in the way. I managed to kind of clear the ball. Thought we'd get one last attack, but unfortunately the ref blows the whistle for this game. The final result for the European Shield can be seen in front of you. We managed to clinch that top spot, which is huge. That draw did not hinder us. We managed to kind of just squeeze that 1 point, which actually did us a favour to make sure we didn't draw with. It was a SV Winterbrim. Don't come at me for butchering that. But yeah, good result from the boys. Shows that we have got a lot of talent in this squad. And we will just go to the office and see where our prize money, or was it notifications? See where the prize money we got. So, good afternoon, Mr. Tea Drinker. Congratulations on winning the European Shield. Winning the tournament gave us a great exposure as a club. We expect our entire organisation will feel the benefits. We are all looking forward to seeing the team in action again once the season starts. We hope the additional transfer budget will help further strengthen the squad in the meantime. And is that the additional? Oh my, that's a lot of additional transfer budget. Okay, maybe between this episode and next, I might have a bit like deeper look on the transfer market, and I think maybe we might go for an additional CDM, just because our boy Peter Sevchik is, you can already see his stamina is not the best, and just between those 2 games window, he was already gassed, and if he's the only player that can play CDM, we're gonna have a big issue. But that is us finished for today. I think the main thing we draw from that is the team are looking good. We've got a little bit of depth in there with the youth players as well, which is exciting. But it looks like our first game of the season will be against Big Huddersfield on the 27th of July. Yeah, it's going to be exciting. Let's get into that next time, though. It has been a pleasure, and I will catch you in the next one. Oh, Fraser Foster, man of the match as well. We love to see that.